Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to RealLifeOORA and welcome back to How to Build, Let's Build. So in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a modern Minecraft house. Now, as you can see, that's a really simple and small design, but yet again, that is exactly how you do modern. So with modern buildings, you may see they look a little bit more plain, simple, and more organic type shapes. They do not have sort of like, rounded edges or anything. It's really crisp and cut and clean. So we try to stay to basic colors such as the wood and the quartz. I'm going to be linking at least the name or hopefully the actual link to this texture pack for you guys. It's a really good texture pack for doing modern, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this. All you'll need is the items in my hotbar and a few extra items such as like the grass and the trees and the lights and stuff like that. But first I'm just going to give you a short rundown. This is the front door right here. So you can go in the front door. And this is more of a sort of just like a house type setting. It does not have any bedrooms and does not have any kitchen or anything like that. So really, if you want to do something special with this house, such as actually live in it, you could probably convert this into your bedroom or something else, just get rid of some of the windows. If we go up the stairs here, you can see that it wraps around. We have an overlooking balcony, which is pretty cool, and pretty high ceilings. We can walk out here on the patio and walk back in, and that's basically it, guys. This is the entire house. Now I know that it's pretty small, but it works for the size that it is. Like I said, you can go ahead and customize the different sizes for different things. So let's go ahead and let's start building this. So the first thing we're gonna do is start off with our wood. Now this wood is actually the acacia, however you say that, wood planks. With this texture pack, gives it a really nice look. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. The door is going to go right there, and we're just going to skip that and do number 4. I'm going to get rid of the polished andesite. Actually, I'm going to use that first. Polished andesite with this texture pack looks really clean, so we're just going to pull this out, and this is going to be the main walkway. So we can just pull that out to there, and we'll just get rid of that for right now. We'll replace it in a hotbar with our oak door. So if we go here, we just place down our oak door. That's the last time we actually need the oak door, so we can just get rid of that right away. We can build these up. So they're 3 right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what you want to do is you want to build that straight up just like this. Now this section right here, we're just going to have a small little window. And then we're going to have, I believe we could make a small window right there as well. And we'll go ahead and put one in later. We'll put a window just up top, just like that. Okay. Then 1, 2, and go up here, build all the way to the top again. Now right here we're actually going to start working on the small garden area. As you can see, the other one, there is actually a garden over here. Right here you can see it's a garden right there, and then it sort of goes to this little patio area. Okay. And so we're going to do that. We're actually going to get rid of this last piece right here. We're going to shave off that edge piece and place in the beginning of the garden. So we're not going to, it really does not matter how much you extend this out. Really just your preference, obviously. So we're going to make this just one high. We'll put some grass in there later. What we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to take our block of quartz and we're going to build a small little, I don't know, fence type thing for your patio so you have a little bit of privacy. We're going to take our quartz slabs, and on the third block, quartz slabs, there we go. On the third block, you want to go ahead and actually place a slab on the upper portion. So get this horse out of the way. We're going to want to place a quartz slab on the upper half, just like that. We're going to go over across, and we're going to extend this actually for the majority of the area right here, say about till right there. So we're leaving 3 spaces empty on the rest of the fence, okay? You can pull that out so it's actually 2 away from the house. That way it can look like it's still supported by the actual attachment to the structure and does not need a separate frame. Let's go ahead and set the time to 0. From here, what we can do is we can actually start with our glass area. Underneath here, we're going to first go ahead and make the connecting piece. We're going to just take the quartz blocks and bring them over here. We can throw down our glass, which will go all the way across here, which is nice and easy to remember. And we're going to actually get rid of this last piece and place some quartz up here. Now with this section, we're going to pull this out and we're going to have it raised up and it's actually going to be at the same level as this. So let's pull this across and see, yep, it's at the same level. So we need to go one lower than that, just like this. Okay, but we're going to take a quartz slab and place one slab on top of that. So although it's at the same height as the other wood, we're going to pull this slab across. And it'll give us a nice little difference in size and stuff, which looks really nice when you're doing builds like this. We'll go ahead and get rid of that, and we'll just grab some glass panes. You can really design this porch however you want. You don't really need these little glass sort of railing pieces, but it looks pretty nice if you do add them. We're going to add some wood right here and pull that across. Oop, my bad. I accidentally broke a piece. We'll replace that. And right here we can actually add some glass, or we can just leave it open, because that actually might look a little bit better if we just leave it open like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's leave it open. Why not? We're going to take more of our polished andesite, and we're going to destroy the rest of the area of grass right here. And just fill it in so we have that sort of like patio, stamped patio look. Perfect. And we can actually throw away that polished andesite, or whatever that was, and grab a nice birch fence gate to add some separation to that. Perfect. Now with right here, we're going to actually start with a few things of glass. So this is just going to have glass go up. It doesn't really matter how high, really your own preference, how you want the room to look. Okay. And then we're going to actually grab the nether brick, which is textured nice to a nice black look, and we're going to go 3 with that. And how high you're asking, we're actually going to go 1 higher than this area of wood right here. Okay, so just go 1 higher, and then we're going to use the half slabs to create a stair-stepping illusion for sort of a slanted look to it. You don't really have to go too crazy, like that's as far as we're going to go with that one right there. So really your own preference, wherever you want to go, you can add that to that. We're going to fill in this so it just doesn't look so weird. And we can fill in the rest of this portion right here with more wood. So this is the look of the house so far. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. Okay. You know what? I kind of want to go ahead and actually fill in some of this with glass. That way it doesn't look so open. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. There you go. We'll go ahead and just fill that there so you can get out. This corner piece over here, we're going to actually change it a little bit from what we had in the other one. Just, you know, because when you're building, especially builds like this, you know, some alterations and some changes and stuff maybe may look pretty good and be in favor. So we're actually going to have this piece extend over, sort of like a reverse tipped L. Okay. And then we're going to bring some glass over, about 5 pieces, and then some quartz blocks. Oop. Okay. We're going to extend this over here so it sort of makes another L shape. We'll just fill in that corner right there so it gives more of a edgy look. And we can fill the rest of this area in on this side right here with glass. You can use panes if you want, but I choose to use blocks because it is a lot easier for placing. If you've ever tried to do a massive area with panes, it gets to be a pain. So really your own preference. If you want to have the extra depth with the that you get from using the panes, then be my guest. It's a wonderful thing definitely to do. Right here, as you can see here, I'm just pulling some more wood out, and we're going to build up a single section right here, just as to allow some more natural light to flow on, which is always good. Speaking of that, we're going to set the time to 0 and toggle downfall. There we go. And we can just fill the rest in right here with some more wood. And we want to go to the same height that we had over here. Okay, so you can see they match up, and just the black separation in the center. And if you want, depending on how you want it to look, we can break some of those and add some more light in. Because who doesn't like light? We're going to bring some more of this glass over here. And we're just going to finish it off with wood on the side. Whenever building a building, it is always, you know, helpful when you go ahead and actually get the actual layout of it first, and then you can start working on the roofing and the sides and everything like that. Really, you just want to get a general layout so you know what your boundaries are, and it's something that's always helpful to do. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I just sort of doing a borderline layout for it, and then I'm going to get to doing some more of the stuff. We're going to run the glass at the same level as this wood. And then we're actually going to place a block of quartz slab. There we go. I couldn't think of what it was. We're going to pull it out over here. Now around in the center, it doesn't really matter. We're actually going to build it up so we have a little connecting piece, and then we're going to keep continuing with it, and it's going to connect right back there. And we're going to fill this also with glass. So you get another nice little cool glass addition to that. Now on top of here, we're just going to fill all this in with the wood, same wood as before. However, once we get to this point where this piece of quartz slab is, we're going to pull that right across, and it's going to connect diagonally to this piece right here. You can see this is why we have this sort of extra little half slab piece that ran up from this top of the block. It adds more, as I said, depth, so you have more edges and stuff, instead of just having it all flush with the roof. The roof has many different points to it, and it just looks a lot nicer. Now, one thing we're going to try and do on this house design that I did not do in the last house design that I showed you is we're actually going to add some skylights, because skylights are pretty cool, and now that I think of it, they may actually add and be a nice addition to this house. Very, very simple. What we're going to do is we're just going to have glass blocks that just go around like that, and of course we need to go ahead and have a surrounding piece. That way it adds a little bit of realism to it, because you wouldn't just have a floating glass like that, now would you? Now, if you take a step back and you look at our house, it looks pretty cool. It looks like it's almost there, almost ready. We need a few changes, though, to the outside, inside, and then we're done. First, the outside, what we're going to do is we're actually going to get rid of our block of quartz and our fence gate. We don't need those anymore, so you guys can just chuck those out. We do not need our glass panes or anything like that, so you can get rid of those. I'm just going to go ahead and grab some tall grass, the double tall grass, excuse me. And we're just going to place it in there, and it'll look, you know, completely random. You could use sugarcane or whatever you want in there. Anything would really look nice. We're going to grab some torches, which are right here, and we're just going to build sort of a nice little path, you know. Sort of little path, which I'll show you guys when it gets dark out. Now we can actually start on the interior. So with the interior, I actually have birch wood, so we're going to have to break this door that we previously placed and just place some wood. Now before you keep just exchanging all the blocks, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the blocks first, and I'll show you one in a second. But go ahead and just delete all the blocks that are in here. Shouldn't take too long. Almost good. Make sure also to go ahead and also delete all the grass blocks or whatever material you're building on, and get that underneath the block as well of glass, because we're going to be adding a nice little light feature, which is why you want to actually get rid of all the ground here and then go to this portion. Go over to your redstone, and we're going to grab some redstone lamp and block of redstone. We're going to dig one more down around the borders with the glass, and place the lamps. Do that the same thing for all windows. The reason for doing this is it gives a nice little addition and also lighting. So it looks pretty cool when you actually have light coming up from the bottom of the glass. Gives it nice separation and everything. So that you know, you can choose not to do this if you don't want to, but I think it looks always nice, especially at nighttime. Now we can go ahead and we can fill in the rest of it with our birch wood, like we had planned. Just like so. Perfect. So from this point on, we have to go ahead and work on the staircase that has the actual swing around. So the first thing to do is we're going to just get rid of these pieces that we don't need. Look like I dropped this one on the floor. So we're going to grab birch wood actual slab. So go to that. Now, like I said, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and actually place the slab first, and then you can build the staircase off that, because you want to know where you want to go with the staircase. What you want to happen is you want to have it placed at the top of the third block, just like it's mirroring the deck outside. So just place 2 on the end of this wall. Oops. Okay, just like that. Now we can wrap this completely around, staying at the same level. Keep it at 2 or 3. We'll actually go ahead and do 3. And then from here we can go ahead and we can actually start with the staircase. And you just want to have a very small incline staircase, just like this, where it goes up 1/2 slab every step. From here, what you can choose to do is you can actually bring that out so it's 3 instead of the 2 that it was, okay? At this corner piece, we're going to build up with the wood. And then we're going to grab our glass panes at this point and build a nice glass railing so people don't constantly fall off, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of decoration. We're going to grab some carpeting. I think light blue looks pretty cool and nice and subtle for this type of design. So we're just going to lay that down on top of here. Now you can choose, of course, not to. However, like I said, I think it looks pretty nice. And especially for right here because it covers up this glass. And we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to leave some spacing so people can tell it's an actual rug. And there you have it. This is our house. So we can go ahead and we can add this door back if we go ahead and find that door. Right there. Perfect. Now this is the house. It looks pretty cool. It looks a little bit different from how the other one was, but guys, that's the nice thing about going ahead and building a house is you can make small alterations to fit your needs and your wants and how you really want it to aesthetically look. So thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up down below, and also be sure to stay tuned next week, Friday, for our next Let's Build episode. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.